Hey, what's up? We're doing some more Resurgence by Varanus, who name ends in anus, and we did just play Reclamation of the Anus, so kind of a simulation right there. Alright, Mission 2, Crossing the Rubicon. To get to Ire, the Zerg must shut down the planet's protective shield at the orbital defense station called Quell Tak. This is in space, another massive map. A lot of these are... oh, never mind. Some of them are small, I guess, but a lot of these seem to be pretty large.
Cerberus, the time of our grand vengeance is at hand. The enemy has been purged from our homeworld, and only one thing stands in the way of our conquest of Ire, its planetary defense system. Ire is guarded by a psionic shield that we are unable to penetrate, but this problem is temporary. The shield is maintained by a generator located upon the orbital defense platform known as Kel-Tak. It was constructed by the Terran Dominion as a method of sealing their alliance with the Protoss Conclave. Grax will give you further information.
Holy shit, that peaking.
We have learned from the Terran how to deactivate the shield. There are 6 purple beacons located near our hive on Kel-Tak. To disable the barrier, you must bring a drone to touch each of the beacons, one by one, in a certain order. The problem lies in finding out what that order
What is this, flame knives?
Galore. Indeed, the correct order is unknown to us. However, we have also learned of the presence of 6 data discs scattered about the area. Each disc will provide us with one piece of the puzzle. But be careful. Stepping on the beacons in the incorrect order could produce disastrous effects. I trust such effects will not come to pass, and worry not about the enemies you will face. The abandoned Surtur Brood will provide you with an army, and my own forces will provide you with support. Scalor and Grax will be present as well. I know you understand your mission, so you are dismissed.
That guy is peeking so hard in his lines. I just don't understand why there's like Terran stuff around this. This is... like, he probably explained it in the line as much as Varanus is going to explain it at all, but it's just so weird. People want to have Protoss installations. The most you'll ever get is like the Bacilla or something in Twilight. Obviously, if you also want something in space that's a little more complicated, do some terrain editing. It's possible. You can do it. Alright, retrieve all 6 data disks. Scalor and Grax must survive.
Here are the 6 beacons you were told about. They start at 1, which is on top, and go around clockwise to 6. However, do not touch any of them yet. Know this, Cerberus. Even if you are already aware of the correct sequence, you still must retrieve all of the data disks. They may have other information on them worth knowing.
There is something wrong here. Zerg here. Okay, well. Hydras once again, IMO. Two on gas nice and early. Grab a second one of these. Where does this lead to? Oh, I have another base. I guess this is like supposed to be the Surtur Brood or something. Very strange. Guess I'll set my hotkeys up appropriately. Well, so I'll start walking around with queens. They move fast, they can parasite. Pretty useful unit, I guess. But not for spawn broodling. Never for that. And I lost him. Well, a fitting end for Necron's mothers. I guess my strategy for this one will be relatively similar. But, we found 2 of the enemy bases. I guess the third one is, like, somewhere in the bottom right. Parallel to me. I don't know why this guy is such a persistent habit of placing overlords in areas that are annoying for readability. Can't see my larva, how many I have, etc. Gonna go ahead and grab speed nice and early. Since I have a lot of gas, I suppose... Maybe the reduced cost of these abilities is related to... is more related to... like an earlier patch version of the game or something.
The hive cluster is under attack. Evolution complete.
I guess I shouldn't be using these
forces are under attack.
Midases. So the brown Terran is the other one that we haven't gotten enough of yet? Haven't gotten a look at, just... Where the fuck is my... Alright, well... Good thing those are ground-only locations, or this map has no hypers. Did we start out with a Queen's Nest? Right there. So I don't know where the expansions are in this map. Sure we'll find them shortly.
Servant, you have triggered the automated defense systems. We are doomed.
Oh, okay. Apparently it didn't go through the Nidus when I gave the order. Shut up. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen something quite so dumb. See if we can get some actual parasites off this time. Holy shit, they start out with everything. I don't even know why I'm surprised anymore. No fucking units, though, just cannons everywhere. Get Necron, idiot. Ay, what a disaster. Just blow him a kiss, baby. Alright, we found one beacon. Oh, okay. Oh, they're hostile to each other. I had no idea. I just assumed every enemy in this game was an ally of one another. Why is there a Doomsday trigger? Like, does anybody else think that that is absolutely the most retarded thing to put into a map? Where if you arbitrarily... Move your units in a silly fashion. And just die. I don't know, man. I think it might be, could be better. That's all I'm saying. We have way less economy right now. That is for sure. Let's see if I can get another, more mobile units. I know I need more minerals. Give them to me. What am I watching? What the fuck? Red has a base over there? What is going on? Mwah. Give a kiss to the shuttle. Mwah. I gave it a kiss and then it ran away. It's pretty reasonable. Ah! Queen's Nest. Hatchery. Oh, no, I'm gonna be out of money. Fuck. Alright, so we'll just get a Hive Tech 3-3 real quick. Continue parasiting to find out where all these bases are. What a bizarre situation to be in. So weird. Yeah, you see how fast our money is going up too. It's like, it's no joke. That's no good. I'm trying to find a opening to grab a quick parasite. Looks like up by here might be useful. Wonderful. So we also found an expansion over here, unless this is taken. Doesn't look like it's taken. You know how I feel about expansions if you watched the first video. Oh, looks like they're setting it up. Wait, what?
Observe, Cerebrit. It is a lone automaton, similar to the ones the Protoss utilize. It appears we overestimated the Protoss' intelligence.
What?
They foolishly allowed us access to all of their technology. Never underestimate the Protoss, Skalor. They must have a good reason for leaving this device behind. It is almost as if they intended for us to find it. I consider this a boon. Let us take advantage of it. I agree. A Protoss army could be our best weapon in the coming invasion. Very well. Do with the machine as you please. But remain alert. This could be a trap.
Remain voice acted. Wait. I never even borrowed this guy. It's pretty funny. There we are. Alright. Hydra, Hydra, Hydra. I guess I'll build some shit over here. So to be honest, I don't really see what good it'll do them.
Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
We have active vision in a couple of these different bases. I guess I'll go for this brown one next. I thought they were expanding. I was getting excited. Like, this could have transformed into some really psychotic psycho map, but instead it's just boring. Hi. Wait, what? I would imagine that this would get given over to us only for like the AI takes them back or something. That's what I assume is gonna happen. Bye. Oh, if I can grab that science vessel, that would be good too. Come on. Get rid of that. Control group. Where's the didn't I have more hydras over here? Oh. Okay. There is a ramp over here, so we're gonna head in that direction. I don't know if there's an easy bridge over, though.
Our forces
What the
are under
fuck?
attack.
Is that a complete... Oh, no, we have to go this way. So we have to go through the Protoss base to get over there, which is psychotic. Send some overlords over, I guess. What is happening over here? What is going on?
Our forces are under attack.
Bye. Keeping an eye out over here because I'm very deathly afraid of silliness. I know it's coming. I still can't believe that really just ends in you dying. What is happening? Come on. I thought I brought over the overlords. Oh, I did. What is... Okay, well, who cares? To be honest. It takes so long for me to rotate over here. I lost the overlords like a mongoloid.
Upgrade complete. The hive cluster is under attack.
Glad I looked back to see that. Yeah, I need way more hydras than this. The fucking running the gamut the way that I did definitely impacted my ability to do anything. This is like really frustrating the way that this map is laid out.
Forces are under attack.
It's fine. Well, as long as I have access to them, I might as well make use of them. What the fuck? What are you actually attacking me? What do you pawns think this is? A real map? Well, I got nothing, man. This is a very bizarre situation to be in, for sure. So just keep building some Protoss stuff. I'm sure it'll backfire, but maybe it'll help me on the short term enough to justify it eventually. I was really confused there for a second. Oh shit, what happened to all my Hydras? I should probably give him a ball boost. Alright, let's try this again. They have so many Reavers over there, man. They have like 10 Reavers. Probably closer to like 4. But with the carriers too, that's a lot. A lot to ask. Holy shit, I just got wrecked.
Our forces are under attack.
Maybe I actually do need air units in this mission. I can't micro enough in those close quarters.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, and I still have to continuously fucking do stupid shit like this. Running the gamut. Obviously the solution here is to...
Our forces are under attack.
Build a... fucking Nidus canal over there. Just spread it over there like that. Did I get... Almost got one sack. Because this is just ridiculous.
Our forces are under attack.
What an idiot. Stop spinning, please.
Our forces are under attack.
I can definitely afford to just do whatever the fuck I want, money-wise. I don't even know if Dragoons can fit out here. Probably not. Oh, they might have been able to go around, I guess. Grab antenna again. I'm telling you, man, I'm feeling really generous. I must be, otherwise why the fuck would I get a useless upgrade like that? Give him a little spin.
Our forces are under attack.
Actually, some scouts wouldn't hurt for the anti-air that I need. Hurt my budget, I guess. But I'm Elon Musk in this map, so I don't want to do this.
Our forces are under attack.
What has happened? Too bad Protoss units won't be able to go through the Nidus. You can do that pretty easily with an EXE edit, but this was made before those existed. This time yet? That's about it. Don't even know if units can fit through there from where the larvae come out. That's the upgrade I was hoping for. Fucking vultures.
Upgrade complete.
I think they're trying to get at some of these ones in the back. I don't know what's happening over there. Amazing. Ah!
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, this is back when they cost 300. That's pretty amazing. Come on, get in.
All forces are under attack.
Come on. Amazing. Alright, we should be able to eventually steamroll these pawns now. Should have enough junk. One can fucking hide. Focus down the Archons if possible. Bye, Arbiter. See ya. They didn't storm either. I mean, not that I'm complaining necessarily, but I don't know. This feels very much like a piece of shit all-out mission where AI just uses everything. Beacon 5 is the first in the sequence. Alright, whatever, man. What do you want me to write this fucking shit down? Ay, ay, ay. So I think this is their main. Incredible.
Upgrade complete.
How are they? Why aren't they attacking each other, dude? Fuck off. Oh, I need a fleet beacon.
All forces are under attack.
Destroyed. I got antenna and built a horde of scouts all in the same mission. It's pretty psychotic.
Awaiting command. Awaiting command. Stand forces are under attack.
Too bad this is definitely going to bite me in the ass.
You must construct additional pylons.
That is fair, I guess. I have been building nothing but fucking scouts.
Awaiting command. You have destroyed additional pylons. The hive cluster is under attack.
I'm sure it's fine, whatever it is.
You have destroyed additional pylons.
Where do I have to go? Additional what? What are you doing? Wait, did I not get him done? Just wanted to make sure. Can you believe I'm getting every fucking upgrade in the goddamn game? Hey! Hey, that's my data disk! Hey, give it back! Fucking thief. Mine.
The hive cluster is under attack.
No. So the AI is definitely broken, it seems like. Anybody feel like betting on what's busted specifically? I don't have many ideas. Something's busted, that's all I know. How the fuck is that not done?
Upgrade complete.
Standing
by. Contact.
Get another set of units taken care of here. Get a couple control groups of scouts. Hey. Hey, that's my hatchery. Give it back. Yeah, that should be good for now.
Awaiting command. Standing by. Upgrade complete. Awaiting command.
What gives a shit about those, though? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna scout them. That'd be pretty funny, I think. If it doesn't result in me getting trapped. Those are gay. Amazing.
Standing by. Upgrade complete. The hive cluster is under attack.
Destroyed.
Awaiting command. Require awaiting command.
What is it? 300 and... Yeah, it's just 300. Wait till we get that. And then we'll, yeah, we should be able to just wipe out this entire base. Focus down the BCs, then the Goliath and turrets. In fact, we can probably lure out some of this junk anyways. Oh, I thought I was already past that. Oh, I guess we should wait. We're about to be done with this next rotation.
Forces are under attack. Teleport successful.
Can you imagine massing scouts in a real game? I can't. Yet here we are. Good thing I have the antidote if I need to wipe this junk out at any point. Mass Hydra. Mwah. Destroyed. This unit is just damage. Okay, beacon 1 is second. I don't know if we're doing this by circumstance or if it's actually just... You found beacon number 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I don't know. Seems very silly, whatever it is. We'll wipe out the rest of this junk. So build some more drones as well. Okay. And I know where 1, 2, 3... I know where all the rest of the beacons are, right? Oh no, I think there's one more that I'm not aware of yet. Well, this space seems completely fucking destroyed. Or it will be soon. Yeah, so it was just circumstance that we got the first two like that. So it was 5, 1, 4 is 3. That's what I remember anyways. Or... I'll just keep updating the save file because I don't feel like writing that down anywhere else. It's pretty amazing. So I think that's it for red then. They're fucked completely. I don't know if this is Brown's main, but we can wipe that out next. This mobile army is way fucking better than the junk that I was fielding earlier. Way more reasonable, I think. I assume the last one is in the white main. Which I'm not really sure the location of yet. Just 3 spores in the space, plus whatever. Okay, so it's 5, 1, 2... 5, 1, 2, 4. Wait, did I say 3? Yeah, 4 is 3. So 5, 1, 2, This is such a bizarre mission. It's like big for no reason. Get fucking cummed on, idiot. I like how they didn't even really bother to do anything with it, try to defend it at all. This might be a problem if we don't, I don't have any observers or anything nearby. So, 3 is last. Which means, what, 4 is 5th? I see they dropped an SCV back there to get that one set up. I'm pretty sure this is the main anyways. Well, they're fucked. See ya. I'm not gonna stick around for anything else, really. Take care of their remaining junk. Make sure to get locked down on the way out. I guess there was an attack being masked. I thought they didn't have burrow for a second. So here's the problem, is I have to find that last beacon anyways, so... It's just a prank. No matter which way you slice it. The fuck was that? Oh, it must have been overlords. So we have 5, 1, 2, 4, 3, 6.
You now have all 6 data disks. Now bring a drone to touch each of the beacons, one by one, in the correct sequence.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put him in an overlord. I don't know how big the locations are. Alright, 5. One. What was it? 3. Oh, 2. 4. Oh wait, it's not that one. Oh no, it is. Wait. 6 is 5th. Yeah. That was close. Forgot 3 was actually at the end. Yeah, more like brain disabled, dude. So now what? I did it, so maybe it's just waiting for a prolonged period of time for no discernible reason. I didn't even fucking guide these guys this time. They just took it. I mean, I did what you asked. Is there a problem here? Maybe there's like an additional defeat condition or something I'm not aware of. Or victory condition, rather, I guess. I'm so confused.
Our forces are under attack.
What do I do? What did I miss? Oh, there's a little end there.
Our forces are under attack.
Fuck it up.
Contact. Standing by.
Pretty sure I just saw a drone leave again. It's probably gonna come here. And where the fuck is
Our forces are under attack.
dude, where is everything? What a fucking confusing map. Am I missing something? I mean, obviously I am, but
Contact.
it's just so bizarre.
Contact.
Hi. And
Awaiting command. Our forces are under attack.
oh, it's those hidden Achman. Bye. Alright, so that guy got... I needed to wipe out all of his fucking buildings, apparently, for him to be considered dead. And I just saw that the other guy was also taken care of, in terms of it, like the Protoss guy, he was out. That's something. Well, these should be the last of their buildings then, I guess. Rather they were still prioritizing the fucking zealot. Pretty amazing. Missing something? Or he still has something somewhere? I'm missing something? It seemed like to me that they had a barracks or something, but pretty hard to know where to look for something like that. No way I also need to destroy his add-ons. I'm pretty sure those don't count anyways. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing, but it's really pissing me off. You and your busted ass. Shit. Can they even be permanently destroyed anyways? There's nothing left of them besides these fucking data disks that I can't get. Okay. I guess I will make a copy of the map, pop it open, check out the victory condition. Player 2 commands at most 0 buildings. That's defeat. Where's victory? What the fuck? All players' commands at most 0 data disk. What the fuck? What is this? I don't understand. So the victory is supposed to happen when all players' commands at most 0 data disk. So that's at least 1, right? Or, no, at most 0. What the fuck? When would that be the case? I guess that's when Brown gets defeated. Right? They only have 2 starting locations. And I already checked in here, I'm pretty sure. There's nothing that I missed. I'm really confused. What the fuck? I think it's just broken. Or there's like some weird condition I'm not understanding. Like I had to pick up the data disks and they're not rescuable. And they're owned by a neutral player or an allied player. I don't know if they're even owned by... Oh yeah, they are owned by him. I think. Oh, wait, no, let me see. No, they're not. What the fuck? Who wants these? Player 4. Why are they showing up as brown on the minimap then? So player 6 is... if he commands 0 buildings. So he must have something hidden somewhere. Right? I'm not seeing anything. In fact, I don't see anything at all anymore. Is it maybe because like we didn't rescue one of the beacons? No, we must have. We must have rescued them all. Oh yeah, that's not brown anyways. That's purple. It's just it was hard for me to see in the fog of war, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, he has no buildings. None that I could see on the minimap, anyways. So... yeah, at this point I don't think there's a single unit owned by any player besides Purple and myself. Very confusing. Why the fuck would he do something like this? I would say that there's like something wrong with his trigger, like it's like reflexively, but there's not. I looked at it. It looks like it should work. I mean, obviously he's using the same trigger logic for this trigger as he is for the others. Player 7 commands the most 0 buildings. This is player 6 commands the most 0 buildings. This is player 1 commands the most 0 buildings. Yeah, so. So make sure that none of these resources are placed for a non-neutral player. No, he's got nothing. Nothing on the whole map. That was the only thing I could think of, was like maybe there was a resource that somebody placed for player 6. But no, they aren't even considered buildings in like their flags, so... well, maybe geysers are. In which case we just build something on it, it should fix it, but... that's, that would show up in the minimap as a different color and as an enemy when I select it. It's not happening here, as you can see. So it's just fucked. I'll read you the dialogue. unfortunately, that seems to be all I can do. So, let's see. If I can find it again. Maybe one of the switches wasn't properly set or something. That might also be the case. Let's probe. Where the fuck is the... I had the victory condition somewhere. Oh, it's the first one. So Scalor says the defense systems have been deactivated. Grax says the path tire is clear. Nothing will stand in our way now. And Zarak says, prepare yourself, Cerebrit. The second invasion of Ire is nigh, and there will be no turning back. Okay. I mean, whatever. We're really running into a shit fucking luck with these old campaigns. I don't really care for, like, the story overall so far. Sorry, I have hiccups. I gotta get rid of them. Foolproof method for hiccup removal is just to breathe in really deeply and hold it for like 10 seconds. I fucking hate hiccups. It makes them go away every time. Anyways, outside of that, outside of removing hiccups, I really think that the story is very goofy and doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, why would Terrans and Zerg, Renegade Zerg for that matter, just be in an orbital platform that's apparently got shields on it? And like the Zerg and Terrans were at odds with each other, and the Terrans and Protoss seemed allied to each other. So... hold on, I actually want to load that save, and then just quit again. Oh, holy shit, that's really loud. And I want to take a look at what... oh, it doesn't show me the score screen? I guess I can kill a hero or something. Because I want to see what the forces are listed as. I could just open it up, but I'd like you guys to see it as well. So we have Renegade Zerg Swarm, Dominion Conclave Alliance. Yeah, so Dominion Conclave Alliance, that's... I mean, whatever. I don't know why the Dominion are allied with the Conclave, but... why are there Renegade Zerg on a platform while also there being this platform, like, projecting an energy shield around Ire? Like, I don't even know how they got that tech. Like... it's so weird. It comes out of nowhere. At the end of the Confederate Uprising, which is around the same time that the whole Irish shenanigan went down in the first place, you don't exactly have a huge amount of military strength. I don't think that the Dominion would just be able to help project a shield around an entire planet, especially after that planet fell and there were still Zerg on the surface? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me, but whatever. And then you get these... Dad suck as the Zerg Elite Strike Force. That's pretty amazing. I don't know. It's just such a weird, strange map. That's all I really have to say about it, honestly. Like, it doesn't really seem like there's really much going on in these maps. They seem very large for the sake of being large, but the AI doesn't expand or use any of the space. Like, I've talked about this before, and I actually think that there's a strong argument to be made for something like a large map where most of the space is not immediately used. I think that's actually better than having everything be populated immediately. Of course, there can be some like back and forth. There can be some balance to be struck there. But these maps don't actually have the AI using any of that extra space. So even though it creates more breathing room for us, and we can take early action like harassing enemy expansions, though not so far in this particular case, potentially we would be able to stop enemies from expanding if we were more aggressive, or we would just say, hey, I'm going to focus on expanding ourselves, and that's sort of what we did in the first two missions. And I like that I have the opportunity to do that, but I start out with so much stuff in terms of starting resources and as well as just having a lot of pre-placed junk anyways. And the AI has enough pre-placed junk that even though the maps are really large, it still feels kind of lame to try and scout them out or whatever. I guess it's useful if you start out with queens, but then it's like nullifies all of the tech paths that I would have had to make in order to get queens out to Parasite in the first place, you know? They're just there to begin with, so that's kind of lame. I don't know, I just feel like there could be a lot more interest in having some more of a scaling element to the production, because obviously the AI have not been challenging whatsoever. The closest we got was just Red having like access to Reavers, Arbiters, and Carriers, and the Arbiters really just screwed me over because of the cloaking in the first engagement. Not that I was strong enough to really engage with them anyways. And then I was just able to mass scouts, even though you'd think that that would have been a trap, but it wasn't. Maybe that'll come into fruition later on, but that's actually completely optional. You can skip that entirely. So no, I don't think so. I think it was just a random one-off, random probe in the middle of nowhere for no reason. So it's pretty amazing. So that's really all I have to say about that, I suppose. Very bizarre production so far, but strap yourselves in. You're in for the long haul here at Pronago Productions. Pronago kisses.